Hello everyone, this is Jesus Arredondo, and today I'm going to be talking about how to create unordered list on HTML. The unordered lists are very common in HTML pages because normally when somebody creates a nav bar for a web page, they do it based on an unordered list. So to create an unordered list, as I mentioned on the presentation, you have to have or you have to use two different type of tags to create that. The first one is the UL tag, that it stands for unordered list, and the second one is going to be the LI tag, that is a list item. So you create the UL tag, and then to create each item, then you create the LI tags. I'm going to be showing this in a moment. So let's start. We do that by just creating the UL tag. Sorry about that. The UL tag like this. You create a UL tag, and then you create the opening and the closing UL tags, and then inside of that I'm gonna create each element that I want on my list like this. So we use the LI tag to create each element. So we have the opening and closing tag, remember to do that always. And then you have to, well, let's say that I want item number 1 in my list. So I say I want item number 1, and I'm gonna save this so you can see the result on the browser in the right hand side. So let's save it, and voila, there's the first element that I have created for my list. I can do that with 2, 3, 4, as many elements as I have the need of, or that I want to create this list, and I can list as many items as I want. The cool thing about the LI tags is that you can place not only text between them, but you can create other elements, other tags inside them. So we can create some anchor tags to create links and to have a list of links. For example, we can do this by creating the anchor tag with its href attribute, and inside of there I'm gonna place the pound sign, because for right now this is not gonna take us to any place. So I'll create 4 items in here. I want a list with 4 items, so I'm gonna copy this 1, 2, 3, and 4 items. Now let's say that I'm gonna create a nav bar just like with 4 elements, 4 different links to that nav bar. The first one is gonna be home. The second one is going to be product. The third one is going to be about, and then contact. Sorry, it's going to be contact. Okay, so we have these 4 elements, and let's see what the result would be. So I'm going to save this. And we see on our browser that we have 4 elements with the names home, product, about, and contact. So that's basically the use of how we use the unordered list using the UL tag and the LI tag. But then I want to show you how to create a pretty cool nav bar. It's going to be a simple nav bar. I have created beforehand some CSS code here, and that gives some styling to that. It's very basic, it's just for a demo, so I'm not gonna go over it because we are gonna see those topics about CSS and all those things later on in the course. But I'm gonna uncomment the reference to that CSS file so we can see the styling, and I can show you a very simple and basic nav bar in here. So through CSS we can tell them, I don't want this list to have bullets, I want this list to have certain characteristics. I want my links to have uh, font of certain color, certain size, but we will see that later on in the course. And so I'm gonna save the file and see what happens. You see, after applying some CSS rules, I have a pretty cool nav bar in here with 4 options. And well, that's potentially something that we can create with some CSS and the use of unordered list. I hope this has been helpful for you, and this is the use of unordered list. Bye.